So now that we've beat the main game, we can replay any levels that we want by just rotating this and like selecting a level. We also have the option to reset our save progress if we want to. So there's that. But I actually want to click on this option up here to show some extras. So there's the main Monument Valley, but there's also the Forgotten Shores and Ida's Dream. 8 more magical chapters. Appendix 1, The Chasm. Let's make our way down. I believe this is also set somewhere in the story as extra levels that we didn't play, basically. Pretty much right before the end. Right before the last level, last chapter. Everything's breaking apart around us. Okay. I'm here. Everything's falling apart. Just keep going. Lava's right there. And there's Totem. Let's see what we can do with him. Can use the perspective to get on top. Then let's go press this button over here. Up we go. Okay. More buttons to press. How do we get over there? Well, probably we don't get off of that, do we? No, okay. Move that like that. I gotta cross like this. We need sneak block for that. Let's move like that. Then we can spin him around. Put him on the button. There we go. And we take him with us because we take him wherever we go. Okay. Well, let's change the perspective here to change our position. Keep rising up. To make it to the top. Let's press a button. Oop. There we go. That was weird. We continue to ascend. Right to the top. Forgotten Shores. Let's go on to Appendix 2. We might actually be able to do them in any order we want, possibly. But we'll do it in the order that it's presented, so... The Serpent Lake. This is really cool. Got the reflection in the water there. Oh, this. Okay, let's move over here quickly. And let's rotate. But only half rotate. So we can change the... Oh my goodness. We can twist the platform to progress. Also, look at the way it moves in the reflection. That's really cool. Up we go. Nope. Also, I'm so sorry to anyone that's easily nauseous or doesn't like when the world flips upside down. I apologize, but like, yeah, this game's really cool, but I can understand that being a thing that you may not like. So don't feel bad about that. How do I get there? To the button? I think I have to go all the way around for it. I think. Maybe not. No, I can get to it from here. Oh my goodness. The way it twists everything is so cool. Okay, we need to get to the door. Which should be simple enough. We can make 2 moves, I think, to get there. We go to the middle here, like that. Then we twist it the other way to get in. I love that this is like extra levels, but it's got new mechanics in it, which is really cool. Okay, we've got 2 buttons. I think we just need to rotate this to get over to the other button over there. And then we can figure out how to get to the other button. Okay, that just permanently twists that a whole bunch. Where can we get to from here? We can still go straight up, so it's just all twisted. Oh, it actually gets us right to the button. Interesting. But now we need to get to the door. So we need to be very confused. Where can we... Oh boy. Hang on. Let me think about this. We can go like that to there. It's kind of useful having the patterns on this connect up so we can actually see where things link. So there, that goes to there, and we can rotate that to get in there. Okay. Very beautiful level as well. Also, now we're in the reflection. Oh, and it's got like the water effect on it. We walk? That's so cool. But the end was there the whole time. We just couldn't see it. Level complete. Now, let's go to Appendix 3. The Thief. We can press this here. This has got a very nice, like, atmosphere here. Oh! Oh, we're missing a hat. Where's it gone? My hat! Okay. Well, let's try to make some progress then. What can we do here? Oh, my hat! There it is! The crow has it. No, up a bit more. There we go. Then we can get up here. Bit more. No, hang on. There we go. Also, I like the clicking sound in the background. I think it's to do with, like, all the stuff happening in the background there. Okay, that rotates that. So we can get across here to this button. Oh, we can rotate this probe back up to get the crow to where it needs to go. Also, that stuff with the crows back there, that's all happening on its own. We don't even interact with that. That's just there for show, which is really cool. Also, if I keep messing with these, do they slow down and change the rhythm? Oh, I also wasn't paying attention. I need to actually get up. There now. How do I... Oh. Why? Oh, is that because of the button up there? It is actually interacting with the world here. No? Oh no, this button here is what was interacting with that. I see. I'm paying attention. So I need to release this button when the crow walks over it. Like that. There we go. I see. I just wasn't paying attention. This is still really cool. Okay, what can we do here? We can move that across there. We can go press this button over here. Then we need to go press that over there. How do I do this? Okay, press that. That opens up that. We need to actually have the crow on that, I believe. But I need to also get around it first. So let's go ahead and do that. There's also that button there. Get out of the way quickly. Move you down there. Quickly get around. And then drop that. Like that. Yeet. Okay. How we do? Well, we can get to that button over there. That will let that out. We can step off of this to let it back down, except I actually need to be timing it better. Timing is not my strong suit, so... If you couldn't tell. Okay, move that like that. And I think we need to get the crow onto the button so they can lift us up to the door. I want it to get stuck there as well, so I don't want to leave that down. There we go. Nice. I'm glad that there are appendix levels. Just to make the game a little bit longer. Oh, so this music's really nice. Whoa! Oh, I teleported. It's fine. Get across here. Get across here. Press the button. So that we can get that onto there. And get out of here. Okay, we're at the end, but we need a hat. So we can make an offering. Okay. So we can move that onto that button there, which I think will allow us to actually get down from here. So I can hit those other buttons and do some more stuff with them. I get this over to here. So I can rotate this once it gets onto the platform there. So I can put that right there, basically. And press the switch here. Then let's go stand underneath it, because for the perspective, we'll have it land on us. Very nice. Very good puzzle, very good level. Top quality. Okay, Appendix 4. Halcyon Court. I feel like I'm saying that wrong. We've got water here, which when we rotate it a certain way, interacts with something in the environment to weigh it down. So let's make our way around. This is very satisfying to look at. The geometry in this game in general is just really nice to look at. It's very beautiful. Okay. Let's rotate ourselves around to see what we're doing here. We can change the water levels by using the switch here and these things here. What does this do? Hang on, I need to see what this does. That's rotating a thing on the other side, which I actually think that's perfect. We need it down like that, so let's go change the water level again. This time, let's make it 2 levels higher. We should be able to make it to the switch over here. Like that. That puts the platform there. So let's go raise the water level one more time. And let's go to the end. Just like that. This reminds me a lot of Captain Toad. Kinda. Just this level with the water. Although I think Captain Toad with, like, perspective mechanics would be really cool. How many monuments have you restored? How many still lie ahead? Forgetful Princess confuses past, present, and future. When all sacred geometry is returned, so too shall be your crown. Let's head back down. Also, there's a ladder on the other side of this. I don't know if I pointed that out. We could see it if we rotated it, but we don't need to actually see it to make it work. Okay. We've got some waterways here. That rotates that. We've got a block here in the middle, which we kind of need to do something about. It's kind of in the way. So I can press this here. Rotate that to connect there. Although I think I want it to connect there so I can actually get to the other button here. So that we can rotate this first. And rotate this back. And then we can press the other button here to reactivate the water. Which now it goes in an eternal cycle meaning we don't need the water to stay active, and this thing keeps rotating to allow us to get to the end. Such a cool puzzle. We just create an infinite loop of water. And it just works. Level complete. Appendix 5. The Lost Falls. The environments are so cool. Let's see what this button does. Totem! It's him! Now we can use him and rotate this platform here to get across, using him as a bridge. Press this button here, which means we can take Snake Block with us. Okay. Now, you can press that to allow us to get in this door here. That drops that there. So, let's head back. And let's put Snake Block there, which when it drops onto him, and we can go through. And now we can take Snake Block across here. Okay. So, because these are weighted, let's move Totem onto it and off of it. Change the perspective. Get up there, weigh it down, get up to the door. There's so much to this design. It just works. Okay. So, to make this work, let's lower that. Put him right there, so that when it rotates back, we can use him to go up. What does that do? That drops that back down. But now, we can actually get on top of him and go to the door. Very nice. Okay. Just Totem. Making his way through this cave. Okay. Got a button here, which raises this. But if we step off of it, slams down. So we're gonna have to use Totem to get through. Okay, let's go. Ooh, ooh! Go fast! No! My boy! Let's make an offering. That one's really cool.